Welcome to the official video overview for the initial public offer of SBI Funds Management Ltd. SBI Funds Management Ltd, our company, is the largest asset management company, AMC, in India by quarterly average mutual fund assets under management, QAAUM, with QAAUM of 12,499.70 billion rupees and a mutual fund market share of 15.4% as of December 31st, 2025. A position we have consistently held since March 2021. Source: CRISIL Report. The CRISIL Report has been exclusively commissioned and paid for in connection with the offer by our company, and any reliance on such information for making an investment decision in the offer is subject to inherent risks. This video is directed at and is intended for distribution to and use by residents of India only. The information in this video is not for publication or distribution, directly or indirectly, in or into the United States. No part of the contents of this video shall be copied or duplicated in any form by any means or redistributed. You are viewing this video on the basis that you have confirmed your representation, agreement, and acknowledgement to the book-running lead managers and SBI Funds Management Ltd that you are the intended recipient of this video and you are located in India. If you are not permitted to view this video or are in any doubt as to whether you are permitted to view this video, please exit this video. Caution: investors are advised not to rely on any other document, content, or information provided in respect of the offer on the internet, online websites, social media platforms, microblogging platforms by finfluencers. Investors are advised to rely only on the information contained in the offer document and price band advertisement for making investment decision. Investors are advised to read the draft red herring prospectus, along with the draft abridged prospectus, each dated March 19, 2026. The IPO of SBI Funds Management Ltd comprises an offer for sale of up to 203,709,239 equity shares of face value of 1 rupee each by the State Bank of India and Amundi India Holding, the promoter selling shareholders. And the proceeds of the offer will not be received by our company. SBI Funds Management Ltd was incorporated on February 7, 1992. With its registered and corporate office at Mumbai, Maharashtra, India. We are India's oldest AMC, acting as the investment manager to SBI Mutual Fund, which commenced operations in June 1987, as the first mutual fund entity outside the Unit Trust of India. Source: CRISIL Report. We are also India's largest passive, exchange-traded fund, ETF, and index funds asset manager, with passive ETF and index funds QAAUM of 3,999.53 billion rupees, representing a market share of 29.6% as at December 31st, 2025. A leadership position we have held since March 2021. Source: CRISIL Report. Our total QAAUM has grown at a compound annual growth rate (CAGR) of 18.42% between March 31st, 2023 and March 31st, 2025, while our mutual fund QAAUM has grown at a CAGR of 22.32% during the same period. Our equity, equity-oriented, and equity hybrids, excluding arbitrage and including overseas fund of funds, QAAUM, grew at a CAGR of 36.32% during the same period. We serve a large unique investor base of 16.05 million as of December 31st, 2025 in our mutual fund business, comprising individuals as well as institutional customers, and manage a diversified portfolio of 126 mutual fund schemes across equity and equity-oriented, debt, arbitrage, ETFs, index, and overseas fund of funds, and liquid and overnight schemes, thereby offering both actively managed and passive investment strategies to cater to diverse investor risk profiles and financial objectives. Beyond our core mutual fund schemes business, we offer a comprehensive suite of investment solutions across product categories and geographies. We provide PMS and advisory mandates as well as manage alternative investment funds, AIFs, and specialized investment funds, SIFs. Our international business comprises 1. India-focused investment management mandates for overseas institutional investors with AUM of 232,090.37 million rupees across Japan, Australia and Korea. 2. Undertakings for collective investment in transferable securities UCITS. India-focused funds sponsored by Amundi with AUM of 86,816.48 million rupees distributed across Europe, Middle East, South America and Southeast Asia. And 3. Advisory services to Amundi's Global Emerging Markets mandates of 145,839.65 million rupees of India-related assets under advisory as of December 31st, 2025. We maintain an international distribution presence in the Middle East and leverage SBI and Amundi's global networks to serve customers across key international markets. Our retail franchise is a core strength of our mutual fund business, and we had an individual investor base of 16.02 million investors as of December 31st, 2025. The graph below sets forth certain of our key achievements. Investors should note the following important risks. 1. Our revenues and profitability are directly linked to our quarterly average assets under management, QAAUM. And any material decline or changes in the composition of our QAAUM due to market movements, redemptions, or other factors could significantly impact our financial performance. 2. Our business is dependent on the performance of Indian capital markets, and any adverse developments could adversely affect our QAAUM, revenues, and profitability. 3. Poor performance of our schemes relative to benchmarks or peer schemes could lead to investor redemptions, difficulty in increasing our QAAUM, and reputational damage. 4. A portion of our mutual fund QAAUM and revenue from mutual fund operations is concentrated in a limited number of schemes, and any adverse developments affecting these schemes could materially affect our business. 5. We are exposed to liquidity risks in our debt and money market schemes. Inability to meet redemption requests in a timely manner could result in investor dissatisfaction, regulatory action, and reputational damage. Please read the section titled Risk Factors beginning on page 21 of the DRHP. The promoters of our company are State Bank of India, Amundi India Holding, and Amundi Asset Management. Our promoters hold 2 billion equity shares of face value of 1 rupee each, constituting 98.19% of the issued, subscribed and paid up equity share capital of our company, and 98.02% of the pre-offer equity share capital of our company on a fully diluted basis. Amundi Asset Management does not hold any equity shares in our company. Our top 5 public shareholders are as follows. 98.02% of the company is held by the selling shareholders, who are selling up to 203,709,239 equity shares as part of the offer for sale. Top 5 selling shareholder. Our board has 10 directors on our board, comprising 2 executive directors, 3 non-executive directors, and 5 independent directors, including 1 woman independent director. The following are our key performance indicators. Company's revenue from operations for the 9 months period ended December 31st, 2025, and the financial years ended March 31st, 2025, March 31st, 2024, and March 31st, 2023 was 32,506.40 million rupees, 35,977.57 million rupees, 26,905.58 million rupees, and 21,615.86 million rupees respectively. The PAT for the 9 months period ended December 31st, 2025, and the financial years ended March 31st, 2025, March 31st, 2024, and March 31st, 2023 was 24,329.12 million rupees, 25,401.54 million rupees, 20,727.85 million rupees, and 13,397.13 million rupees respectively. There are outstanding litigation proceedings involving our company, promoters, directors, and key managerial personnel. Any adverse outcome in such proceedings may have an adverse impact on our reputation, business, financial condition, results of operations, and cash flows. For further details, see Outstanding litigation and material developments on page 449 of the DRHP. Our company will not receive the proceeds from the offer proceeds. And all the offer proceeds will be received by the promoter selling shareholders after deduction of offer-related expenses and relevant taxes thereon, to be borne by the respective promoters selling shareholders. IPO will be conducted through book building with allotment of not more than 50% of the offer to qualified institutional buyers, QIBs, not less than 15% to non-institutional bidders, NIBs, and not less than 35% to retail individual bidders. The equity shares are proposed to be listed on BSE Limited and the National Stock Exchange of India Limited, Kotak Mahindra Capital Company Limited, Axis Capital Limited, BofA Securities India Limited, HSBC Securities and Capital Markets India Private Limited, ICICI Securities Limited, Jefferies India Private Limited, JM Financial Limited, Motilal Oswal Investment Advisors Limited and SBI Capital Markets Limited are the book-running lead managers to the offer. Investments in equity and equity-related securities involve a degree of risk, and investors should not invest any funds in the offer unless they can afford to take the risk of losing their entire investment. Please read the draft red herring prospectus and the draft abridged prospectus, each dated March 19, 2026, and any corrigendum or addendums thereto. Disclaimer: neither the company nor the promoters are seeking an investment from you based on this video. This is a video for information purposes only and is not a promotional video and does not constitute an invitation or offer to acquire, purchase or subscribe to the equity shares of the company. Potential investors should wait for the red herring prospectus to be filed in relation to the offer for making any investment decision.